We're working on a challenge continue in controlling loops with continue and break continue pass. We're asked which numbers will be printed when we run the code block below. And we start with an accumulator pattern here. We have an empty list. We iterate through a list starting at 0, ending at 19 with 20 objects. And we're saying if that number squared is greater than or equal to 64 and that number squared is less than or equal to 144, we're going to break that iteration of the loop, not do anything. If those conditions are not met, we will actually append that number to our list, and in the end, we will just go ahead and print out that list. So when we think about what's going to be printed, the values of I that will not be appended to our list, the first one will be 8, right? Because 8 squared is equal to 64. So we will enter, and it's also less than 144. We will enter the if statement, hit the continue, cease to run the rest of that loop iteration, and just move on to the next loop iteration. So the first number that meets the requirements of the conditions of the if statement is 8. The last one would be 12, as 12 squared is 144. 13 squared is 169, right? That's no longer less than or equal to. So we're looking for a list that is printed starting at 0, ending at 19, with the numbers 8 through 12 missing. So when we do that, we actually look through these lists, and that is our first choice. We actually could have come to that conclusion easier. We know that our list is to start with 0, and this is our only option of lists that start with 0, but I can double check that answer and see that it's correct.